Okay, so I have a layout today, scrapbooking trip my husband and I took last year to Maine. So I kind of already pulled stuff that I knew that I want to use, as well as pre-planned it, breaking up my trip here into separate pages. So this would be the first page. And I got my photos developed through CVS, did the collage feature in my Google Photos just to get my, 3x4 cards photo sizes here. So I haven't pulled my letters for what I want to do my title, but I know what my title is going to be. I have pulled some stamps that I want to use on here. Maybe thinking about stamping onto the photos, as well as maybe creating some labels on here as well. I'm not 100% sure yet. And I plan on just using some white scrapbook paper as well to make some labels on this little page. So let me get started. So first off, I found this little vellum cheers here, and I had another card that when I was looking through here that I wanted to do, but I knew I just wanted a bulkier embellishment here in this layout. I didn't have any more journaling that I wanted to do in here, because this will be my journaling card. This will be my title card. So I knew I wanted something, and so I was looking through my stash. I found this one, and I knew it would work perfectly, just simple right here. So I'm just going to trim down some white cardstock to fit behind it and put that in there. My thing, so I just need to cut it down 3x4. I know I always need to cut it down just a little bit more to fit in there. There we go. And then I can use this one too for my stamping. And there we go. I'm not sure if I'll just glue it in there or if I want to add any, use my tiny attacher. I'm not 100% sure yet. We'll come back to it. Let me trim down these two photos here. There's that one. And I have found that doing this photo collage through my Google Photos works perfectly for these photos to fit in the size, even though it has a little white margin there. Once they're trimmed down, they end up fitting perfectly in here. So I think I'm gonna switch the photos though, just because of kind of doing an alternating of the yellow, blue, yellow and stuff. So, like I said, I know what my journaling is. I'm gonna put the numbers in here. I might as well just do it now while I'm thinking about it. I'm just gonna use this 3-point pen. So 1, 2, and 3. I have an idea what I want to journal, but I'll come back to that once I finalize exactly how I want to write it. Okay. So stamping, let's just do that. I know that I wanted to put a label stamp here, and I wanted to use this one that says, "Can't live if living is without you, you and me," for this photo of my husband and I. I thought about doing it in red just to add some more red in here. Didn't feel like I got it all. Okay. Let's see how this goes. All right, cool. And then I have my 1.5 stamp, punch. So it should fit from when I looked at it. There we go. Perfect. And yep, there we go. I wanted to do that one there. Sorry. Yeah, I've been kind of putting off doing these pages for a while. I don't know. My creativity capacity for this has been at a stall. Couldn't figure out what I want to do. Like I said, I had planned what photos I wanted to use a long time ago, but I don't know. I got them and then I just stalled. So anyways, I'm trying to force myself to get through it. Here, I think I want to use this one here. Maybe down here. We'll see. Okay, but I know I wanted to use this Hello Photos, Hello Life. These are old, good Lord, old Ali Edwards stamps. And I'm just gonna stamp it in black. There we go. If I remember correctly, it should fit in here when I tested it out. Yep, perfect. There we go, perfect. Alrighty. And I'll just trim it out now. Okay, so I like this one here. I have an idea. I don't know how it's gonna play out, but instead of what's it called, tiny attaching it, maybe I will do one just little. I want to have some stitching of it in here, attaching them. Yeah, but I don't know if I want to use my sewing machine or if I want to hand stitch it. I'll debate on that while I continue to work. Okay, same for all of these. I think that's how I'm gonna attach them. I think, yes, I want to do that. I just don't, like I said, don't know if I want it to be a thicker one with the embroidery floss, or if I want to use just regular threads. Okay, add one more onto this photo. I think over here, let me see, there was one here that I thought about maybe using. No, there was something else I had for like a small one I wanted to use maybe. I just want a little faint one. So some small ones, I stamp it and then just write sunset underneath it. Yeah. Okay. I always get nervous when I stamp on photos because, yeah. I mean, if I make a mistake on it, then I have to get a new photo printed. And well, it just takes a little bit more time, right? Since I can develop CVS, it only takes less than an hour, really. And it's not too far from my home, but at the same time, it puts a pause into my flow of workflow. But if I make a mistake, oh well, we'll come back to it. Alrighty, here we go. And then it doesn't. So I think I'm just gonna stamp it right there. Go for it, press down. Okay, kind of smudgy a little bit, that's fine. let it dry. Hopefully dries. Let me get my letters out. I don't know if I should do yellow, blue. I've kind of a lot of blue already, so maybe not blue. Maybe yellow. Or let's see what I got here. I got some red. Got some reds. Some reds that I have. I want Maine. It's going to be called Maine Getaways. And I know I want Maine bigger and probably Getaways a little bit smaller. Okay. And I'm just going to add a little more stickiness to these, because I've noticed since all these are so old, they kind of don't stick together anymore. Or if I go look in some of my scrapbooks, okay, so it's been a few moments. I'm back. I'm trying to figure out what I want to add still to this page. I feel like it's missing something. I feel like there needs to be a little bit more here. This one's fine. I don't know, I just need a little bit of something. It feels very bland, simplistic, which is fine, but I don't know. No, it feels too childish. Oh, Maine Getaway. Oh, maybe if I add this. Oh, okay. That's doing something. I wonder I may have to restamp my date, but okay. Okay, so I know I said I felt like this little page just needed a little something more. So I have my wood veneers. I know I had pulled them out, so I decided let me add some. I'm gonna add this little photo Polaroid camera right here, and then I have this little wood veneer heart just to add to this as well right here. And then I remembered I had my Cricut Joy, and I decided, okay, I knew this title page needed a little bit more, so maybe I will add the state here with the little geotag, or I also printed out, let's see, geotag to go behind here. I'm not 100% sure. I know it's going to be covering up the date, but I'll just stamp over that again. So let's take a look to see which one will work first. So let me first glue these wood veneer pieces down. Okay. And then, like I said, okay, let's peel up my letters. Luckily, because I did it on, I was using my glue. It should come up nicely. Okay, so let's see here. Do I want the geotag? With getaway. Okay, it works. It's okay. Or do I want the state of Maine one in here? Tuck you underneath there. Oops. You can still kind of see the date there. And then adding a wood veneer geotag. Just, where's one in here? So, really, or down here. Or along the coast. But yeah, I think I like the state of Maine better. Okay, so that's what it's going to be. Let me just kind of glue some of it down. Put it here actually behind the letters so you can see it as much. This wood veneer. And then I'll just stamp the date again. June 12th. I'm gonna just do a little, there we go. Let's kind of give that double stamped look. Perfect. Now the title page looks so much better. I feel like just adding that state of Maine behind there. That was kind of my husband's idea, actually. I was going to just do the geotag. But anyways, so I'm going to say now that this page is finished. I do like how it turned out. And I can now move on to the next page of this trip. Oh, yeah, I switched these if you see that too, because I just felt it worked better. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.